What's up, everybody? OCD Mikey Hi-Fi Guy here for edition of the Mikey Show today. Those big speakers are what we're going to be listening to. These three ways, the Roland, the Nat audios. What I'm going to show you today is the importance of tweeters. Okay, so see this long line here? Okay, so that tweeter is attached to this $40,000 monoblock. Well, they're 20 a piece. Okay, that just powers the tweeter only in this rig. Okay. The Jeff Roland is acting as a monoblock. It's a stereo amp that is going to power the mid-range and the woofer on this speaker, okay? So what I'm going to do is first play it with only the Roland on. So all we're going to be hearing is the subs, the woofers, and the mid-ranges. That's all we're going to be hearing. And we're not going to be hearing the tweeters, which is basically 2,000 or 2,100 and above. I want to show you how much... Some people may say, oh my God, you're using such an extravagant amplifier right here for your tweeters, you know? Like that, isn't that too much for your tweeters? Well, no, it's not too much for your tweeters if you're an audiophile, okay? And so I am going to show you how important the tweeter is by playing without the tweeter and with the tweeter so you can hear the difference. So here we go, and here is without the tweeter.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not cooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. Way down inside, honey,
Oh, great.
with a purple umbrella and a 50 hair.
Tweeter. No tweeter, I meant.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not cooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. Way down inside, honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. One whole lot of 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 love. You've been learning, baby, I've been learning. All that good time, baby, baby, I've been learning. Way, way down inside, honey, you need
Okay, so there was a minute of that tune. I don't know how familiar you guys are with that song, but pay attention to that drum beat. That's Sean Bonham right there, okay, otherwise known as Bonzo. And if you don't know that his drum beats are extremely unique and extremely difficult to do. You have to learn how to do that. You can't just sit down as a drummer and play that beat that you're hearing. It is, man, and I can't remember the proper name for it. It's called the something shuffle, the Bonzo shuffle, or I can't remember what it is. But the bottom line is, the beat drags behind. It's a little bit slower than the music. Just listen to the beat. It's sick, man. I mean, this is seminal rock and roll music. There's nothing like this. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. Well, I got you all sitting here. And I'm going to go and turn on these amplifiers here, which are the tweeter amps. And these puppies are 160 watts of single-ended triode. Normally, a single-ended triode would be a 300B. If you're lucky, you have an 845 with it. So generally speaking, you're going to get 8 watts out of a single-ended triode or less. In rare occasions, you have an 845 or an 805, something like that, to 11, you might get 35 watts, okay? These are 160, but I have them on half power. So we're using these at 60 watts. These have 60 watts. They're GM 100s. These tubes are this big. They're going to come on. They're sequencing up right now. What they're doing is they're warming up the grid and getting ready, and then you'll see them pop on. This one I turned on first. Remember, this one will come on in a second right after. But I have to give them a second to warm up. I can't just, bam, play music right now. They'll be too sharp. So we have to give them, I'm going to give them about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to come back. I have not touched the volume, and I'm just going to let you hear what it sounds like with tweeters on. And you will see how important tweeters are. It's cool. Okay, so here we are back. We're going to listen to the tweeters. They've been on like 15 minutes. I don't have the patience to wait 30 minutes for these things to fully warm up, but you'll get the picture, okay, of what I'm trying to put across here. Again, pay attention to this insane drum beat. Okay, that's the most unique thing about this song is the time signature. Okay, so pay attention to this because there is nothing that's what makes Zeppelin. It's a huge part about what makes Zeppelin so unique is the time signature of this drum beat. You know, I mean, it's nutso. You don't hear it in other music unless they're copying Bonzo. You'll notice right off the cuff when I start this that there's a cough that comes out of the right channel. I don't think we heard it in the last one, and it's a little Easter egg for you to listen for when you're listening in your systems. So here we go.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. Way down inside, honey, you need it.
Check out this drum beat.
I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. One whole lot of 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 love. You really learn it, baby. I really learn it. All that good time, baby, baby. I really learn it. Way down inside, honey, you need I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, a lot of love.
Okay, so there it was. A little difference of with and without tweeter. Because I'm here, I'll give you a little more joy. We can listen to a little more interesting. Let me see here. I think this is the one. Another Zepp from Houses of the Holy. And this is a great, when this vocal opens, you should hear it dead center, super clear. It's got this low bass, you just hear that drop in. Real low bass, and this vocal will come. Hear that bass? Nice low frequency. You can hear the tape hiss from the original tape recording. Yeah, I know, it's a little slow in the beginning, but here we go. Listen to that ride cymbal, shimmer, shimmer. Listen to that drum beat. Hear the trail off the cymbal there, that nice shimmer. Here comes the vocal, super clear, dead center.
Close the door, put out the light. No, they won't be home tonight. The snow falls hard, and don't you know? The winds of Thor are blowing cold. They're wearing steel
so I'm going to go back through that vocal. And I'm going to give you a little more volume this time. Because this is pretty crazy. The trails, hear the trails off the cymbal and everything. And just the whoa, the layers of vocal when it goes, and you get the reverb. It's like 4 layers.
Close the door, put out the light. No, they won't be home tonight.
You don't normally hear his voice like that.
The snow falls hard, and don't you know? The winds of Thor are blowing cold. They're wearing steel that's bright and true. They carry news that must get through. This is the path where no one
I'm telling you, listening to that on this rig is like, I've never done heroin, but that's what it must feel like, shooting heroin. Must feel like what I'm feeling right now. I can't explain how the music goes into your whole being and just your, it's like it permeates my every vibration of my body. Maybe it has to do with that I love that music, that it represents something from my childhood, well, young adulthood. But I don't know if you guys could hear that vocal and the texture in his voice. You could hear the tape hiss in the background. You can hear that kick drum, like it's just right there. The shimmer on the cymbal, you hear that ride cymbal. When I had my hand up there hitting, I was trying to show you guys, like, listen to the ride cymbal, how much it sounds like a ride. You're hitting, I don't know if he hits the bell on the ride, but it sounds like a stick ticking with the shimmer coming off that trail of the cymbal. It's sick. And then it's like thick tar sludge honey, like that guitar riff is just so heavy and thick and oh God, I mean, it's just I don't know, man. Maybe I'm being weird, but that's what music does to me, man. That's what our systems need to do. Our systems need to transport us to another world. I'm in Led Zeppelin world right now. Like, fully. I'm not in freaking Jeff Rowland world or Analysis Audio or Wilson Magico world, whatever. I'm not in Gear world, baby. I'm in Led Zeppelin world, and I'm not even thinking about the damn stupid audio system. I'm thinking about this music and that time signature and how crazy that time signature is and how heavy duty this music was and how old were these guys and where the hell did they come up with this music and, like, how did they dream this up? It's like, it's unbelievable to me. It was a time period when the creation of music, it was unparalleled. And, there are things now that may come close, but no. The early 70s through the 70s was like it was a crucial, seminal part of rock and roll history that will never be reproduced. And I am so thankful that it was created. And it's so amazing to listen back to it now and compare with what we have now. And it's just like, it's unbelievable. Like, I went to what was considered a complex band the other night, Duel, nothing. I don't care. Yeah, it was sick, but nothing like what I'm hearing with Zeppelin. I mean, talk about time signature being different and off and strange. Anyways, I digress. I just wanted to make this quick vid, show you guys what is up, what's happening over here. Come by anytime if you're in Atlanta. Listen to this audio system and give yourself a reference, because you've not heard something like this. I will guarantee it. And I want you guys to experience it because it is a reference. It took me 24 years to get here. 23 years. I had it backwards, 32. I'm dyslexic today. 23 years of building to get this thing tuned the way it is. Anyways, gotta go. See ya.